Welcome back to the Kimi Kato show. We just went out with 恥ずかしいか青春は by 緑黄色社会, who will be headlining the Sun Stage on Saturday, July 20th at the Osaka Gigantic Music Festival this weekend in Japan, in Osaka. If you are going, do check them out. We came back with Mr. Brightside by The Killers. Well, everyone knows the Killers. They are headlining the Green Stage on the 26th of July uh, at the Fuji Rock Festival. And I remember the Killers first performed at the Fuji Rock in 2004 because I was the product manager back then for the album Hot Fuss, and that is 20 years ago.
Wow. What
It's
a
incredible how
album.
time. And you know
That's
how
such a
it's
great.
amazing how the Killers are still here, and they're doing what they do amazingly.
When that album came out, I had just left a job that I was really attached to, and so I was a little bit lost. Like what am I going to do next? And that album came out, and I used to walk miles and miles and just listen to that album over and over and
Oh
over.
wow, that is
I have the
amazing.
and it totally got me. And you know how their music is like, it amps you up. It's like you feel like you could do anything on it with listening to that music.
Yeah, it was a great album. I really, really liked it. I really pushed it. And their first promo trip, including a show, was the Fuji Rock Festival, the summer of 2004. They were great guys, and they probably still are. They were amazing, probably even better now, but they were amazing back then too.
What does
Um,
a project manager do for an album? You did.
So, yeah, so as a product manager, what you do is you get the release information from, so they were signed to Island Records at Universal. They are probably still are at Universal, right? So I would be the product manager for Island Def Jam back then, and I would then get the release information that this band called The Killers would be releasing. I would get into new music, I'd listen to it, and then I would think about the release timing, how I would promote it. We would talk about this with the promo team, how to market, how much we would spend, where we would spread the word and when we would get the band so that we would make the best out of the release and sell as much records as possible is what you do.
Hmm.
And as a product manager, I remember I was told, this is, I always have a example of what a manager does. A project manager or product manager would be a bus driver. This is one of the
Mhm.
marketing manager told me this story. So you're a bus, literally like a bus driver, and you have to have, if you're a bus driver for a project or an album, you have to get people on board, and you have to drive that bus because you're the bus driver, and you have to drive uh, at the right pace, make sure that the gas is there, so that you spend the marketing money and you stop at the right places and you drive safely but fast enough so that you break the record and make sure that the more people are on your bus, including fans and people that love the bus, love the project. So literally, you have to drive it the right direction, making sure that everybody knows where you're going.
That's a
That is
great
a
analogy.
yeah, yeah,
Perfect. I got it. Perfect
yeah,
explanation. I love it.
yeah.
How many American bands typically play at Fuji Rock
Oh my goodness,
Festival?
I have no idea, but there's lots. Like I'm not talking about 10, 20, 30. No, I think more. Like lots, lots, 50, 60, I don't know, probably 100. Because there's multiple stages and but we'll come back to it. I just want to quickly explain what the other song that we played, the band name 旅行食社会. It's difficult to remember, but 旅行食社会. It translates to Society of Green and Yellow. Well, it sounds difficult, but it sounds so peaceful. And the
That
song
does.
title, yeah, the Society of Green and Yellow Society. What peaceful society that would be. And the song title, 恥ずかしいか、恥ずかしいか、青春は. translates to, is your youth embarrassing? What a title. Anyway, in short, this song reflects on an reflects on awkwardness, uncertainty of youth, exploring themes of self-discovery, nostalgia, and the challenges of growing up in amidst of societal expectations and personal aspirations. So, anyways, we are going to be before we go back to Fuji Rock, I want to start with the first one coming up this weekend, the Osaka Gigantic Music Festival. It sounds gigantic. Um, let's introduce the event and some of the key artists performing at this event. So, Osaka Gigantic Music Festival is scheduled July 20th and this Saturday and Sunday in Japan, 20th and the 21st. Started in 2017. It's known by the nickname of Jaiga. In 2024, the venue Osaka Maeshima Sports Island will be heated up with lots of great artists performing. Festival will be held on July 20th, Saturday, and Sunday 21st. And the lineup includes variety of artists such as Survive Said the Prophet, Bandmate, Yama, Yuri, Zutomayo, Fruit Zipper. The festival features a mix of rock, metal, pop artists offering a diverse musical experience for attendees. So if you're in Osaka, I do recommend checking it out. Next up, we have the iconic Fuji Rock now. So Fuji Rock, time for Fuji Rock Festival. This is held on the weekend of 26th to 28th, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday, at the Naeba Ski Resort, celebrating its 25th edition this year. The Fuji Rock Festival, or Fuji Rock, is Japan's largest outdoor music event, bringing together popular artists from Japan and abroad. Headliners for this year include the great techno pop band, or not pop, sorry, techno band Kraftwerk from Germany, and Noel Gallagher's High Flying Birds, returning for the first time in 9 years since 2015. Nestled in the stunning Naeba ski resort, this iconic music festival offers not just music, but a communal celebration of nature and art, featuring indie rock, rock music, electronic music. The mountain air and eclectic lineup makes it a favorite among music lovers seeking an outdoor adventure. It's definitely an unforgettable pilgrimage for music enthusiasts worldwide. So this is held on Friday, Saturday, Sunday of July 26th, 27, 28. So at the Naeba Ski Resort, Yuzawa Town, Niigata Prefecture. It's about an hour from Tokyo Station, but you have to take a car, drive up to Naeba Ski Resort from, uh, was it Yuzawa Station, I think. And that's another 30, 40 minutes. But Fuji Rock was one of the first music festival in Japan that was centered around international artists. And I was in Japan back then, 1997. I wasn't in the music industry back then in 97. It was held in a different location from where it is now. It was held at the Fuji Tenjin-yama Ski Resort. Rage Against the Machine, Foo Fighters, Red Hot Chili Peppers performed. Red Hot Chili Peppers actually headlined the first day.
Jeez,
It
what a
was
lineup!
what a lineup. Yeah, exactly. What a lineup. And there was a storm. And it was freezing cold. It was raining. It was summer, but it was up in the mountains and it was just completely freezing because, when you go into a music store, you don't wear down jackets. You don't wear trousers. You're in shorts, right?
Yeah,
It was freezing because it was in the mountains and there was a storm coming. Anyways, what happened was on the second there was literally while the Rage Against the Machines were performing, the crowd was heated up so much that there was steam coming off everybody, and you couldn't see the stage because of the steam.
they didn't need a fog machine, huh?
No, oh, it was completely. And then by the time the Red Hot Chili Peppers were performing, the storm was hitting, and it was just, it was getting windy, getting rainy. So what happened was the second day when Green Day was going to headline that day, it was unfortunately cancelled due to a typhoon.
Appropriately enough, right? A
Yeah,
typhoon
it
with
was a
Green Day.
typhoon, exactly. I think did all these band bring in the typhoon, or was it us that created the typhoon? I don't know,
Oh, kind
but
of like the earthquake that Taylor Swift fans
yeah,
caused.
yes,
You
yeah,
guys brought in the typhoon, but the typhoon sounds like a perfect backdrop for Green Day. I'm surprised they didn't just demand to play anyway
yeah.
in the typhoon.
Unfortunately, I think it was really bad. It was getting really bad. So we all went home that night. On that night after watching the Red Hot Chili Peppers, we all went home. It was just so cold. And anyways, that was the first massive international music festival. So we were like anxious whether they were going to do the next year. And then they changed the venue, but it went on and it's still going on. So, you know, hats off for
Yeah,
the
they must
Fuji
have
Rock
did it.
organizers. They've just been persistent. The perseverance on this has just been tremendous, I think. And I've gone to every single one since then until I left Japan in 2016 because I had been working in the music industry then, and a lot of the bands that I was working on would be performing at these music festivals. I think it's time for a break.
That's a
So,
good time for a break and to listen to some more music. What are we going to listen to?
yes, we will be listening to Homunculus by Vaughan. Vaughan will be headlining the Lotus stage at Rock in Japan Festival on Sunday, August 4th. More about the festival in a minute. You're listening to the Kimi Kato Show.
Hey, and Kimmy Kato show, just a little real quick plug here, Kimmy. You are on all of the major podcast platforms. So wherever
Yay.
you listen, go subscribe. Congratulations.
Yes,
Yeah,
please.
you now find the Kimmy Kato show wherever you listen. You can also tell Siri or Alexa, play the Kimmy Kato show.
Yes, please.
We'll be right back.